What's good, YouTube? This is your man, Azrael the One, signing on. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. Saturday tonight, 10 o'clock, you know it, Wood Grain Radio, with your host, the one and the only, Azrael the One, going live at 2200 hours. That's 10 o'clock for you civilian-minded folk. So, y'all know what to do. The number to dial is 347-998-3917. The number will be in the description. At this moment of recording, I cannot put the link in the description, but when I return home today, I will put the link in the description for you guys to check it out. Make sure you get your ass on the line. We going hot. We're talking about tonight the 1960s in the black community. I want to go along with this theory I've got, and I want to see what you guys what you think about that. And we're going to talk about some political issues. We're going to talk some social issues. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of shit. And, you know, a couple of old heads supposed to be coming through. So make sure you get your ass out there on the line. Do what you got to do. You heard? Now, I want to hit up something for a minute before I let you guys go about the some not all tactic. Now, a lot of people keep asking me, how come I never say some not all? In fact, people have gotten offended when I didn't include the some not all statement. And I want to explain that. I usually do not use the some not all statement because there's some people, I personally believe that every man and woman who is of legal age, the age of majority, should in fact be able to discern for themselves what does and does not fit the description of them. And what I find is that those who usually get offended, and the rare exception, those who do get offended, that doesn't apply to them, and the ones that don't really apply to them are the ones that get upset. Now, that sounds like a mouthful, so let me rephrase that. What I find is that those who normally get upset are the ones I'm talking about. And I rarely do have the occasion where there are people who I am talking about don't fit the description. Now, the whole point of this is simple. We as a people have become so thin-skinned, so politically correct, or wanting to be politically correct, and so desiring to be non-offensive to everybody that we seem to let people get a pass that don't damn well deserve one. Now, what does this all mean? I'll tell you. In order for us to properly start diagnosing and calling out shit, you're just going to have to understand that some people's feelings are going to get hurt. And like I've said before, I'm not in the business of giving a fuck about your personal feelings. Sorry. You don't give a fuck about mine anyway. So I might as well just tell you the truth and tell it to you straight. Because apparently, for some of you, the truth has never been told to you. You've been told the sweetest of lies, most of your, if not all of your lives. Well, I got news for you. Coming to this channel, you're going to get the raw truth in a discussion. So if you guys want me to use the some not all dynamic, tough titty said the kitty when the milk ran dry, I don't really give a fuck if your feelings get hurt. I'm just telling you straight, it's coming out raw, unadulterated, uncut, unscripted. I'm just telling you the straight truth. So when you talk about this some not all thing, understand that it has no weight here. You can't really fix a community if you're looking to make an exclusion for every single person. Now, what does that mean? Obviously, what it means is this. There are people who are going to fit certain fucking dynamics, period. And if you fit that fucking criteria, you need to understand two things. Either A, quit bitching about it and own it, or B, if you're going to bitch about it, do yourself a favor, find out why you fit that criteria and do something to change it. Case in point, a lot of female black YouTubers get upset when, you know, guys of my ilk, and I'll express it that way, denigrate single mothers. They do. I myself am well, I won't put my personal business out there like that, but I myself do know a couple of single mothers and what have you. And the way I feel about it is this. If you feel you've done nothing wrong, then why be upset? But if you're upset, then there's something wrong. You feel that you made a mistake in your life. That's not my fucking problem. Now, if you're asking me to tell you the truth, I'm going to tell it to you. So don't look for me to say, well, some, not all, because that some, not all circumstance a lot of the time is horseshit. It's just a fucking bullshit excuse that you use to justify your pathetic life, your pathetic lies, and your bullshit meaningless existence that you continue to live with no hope, no order, no goal. It's just the truth. Am I being judgmental of you? It sounds like it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just the way that I see things. I'm being real about it. The some not all dynamic, the some not all bullshit that you guys keep running around with is pathetic. It is. Because what it is that you're using it as a crutch, a cop-out, a way to make sure that you don't seem to fit the criteria that you know your punk ass fits. And you're just trying to find a way to shuck, jive, and get out of the fucking line of fire just so you can sleep at night. Again, I got news for you. If you come over here looking for that little tidbit of solemnity, not solemnity, but peace, and well, he's a good guy because he's saying some, not all, and I know I'm not like that, and I don't feel branded or pushed into that group. Save it. Just save it. Because I'm going to tell you what I think. And if you know you don't fit, just look at the person to your left and your right and know in your own heart, you can't be talking about me because I know I don't do this. And if you know you don't do it, please stop fucking verbalizing it. Because let's be real, and I mean, I'm getting a little irritated with it, but let's be honest, those people who know they don't fucking fit the bill don't ever have to say anything. So by default, we know those who are complaining about it the fucking most are usually the ones that are doing the dumb shit I'm calling out. Now, you want to stop making that generalization? I'll stop making the generalization when I start seeing evidence that it's really a fractional minority, and the majority not only are not saying anything about the generalizing statement, but they're the ones in fact saying, you know what, we're going to call that person out too. I'm Azrael the One. Just understand that when you come to this channel looking for change and solutions, keep in mind that change starts with one.